Jeff Hardy gets arrested. The finals are set for the Intercontinental Championship tournament, and we have a new superstar coming to SmackDown. I'm Joe from Broforce, and this is your SmackDown review.
Hey, this is Angel Garza from WWE, and you are watching the Bro Force.
So we open up SmackDown in a very strange way, I guess. It was Renee Young outside of the Performance Center, and Elias was on the ground, getting picked up by a stretcher, getting put in an ambulance because he was hit by a car. It was a hit and run, and the car was left there, and the cops that were there checked the vehicle. It was a rental car, and on the paperwork it said Jeff Hardy. So Jeff Hardy ran over Elias, and just to make it worse, there was alcohol in the car. So he was drinking and driving and ran over Elias. So eventually they found Elias on the side of the building behind some trucks, and you could say he looked drunk, but he seemed like he was hurt. He said his head hurt, I think, which, I mean, he was drunk, but I think he was sabotaged by Sheamus. He was probably attacked by Sheamus, pulled out of his car. Uh, Maybe he did actually get hit. Maybe Elias got hit by a car. Who knows? I don't know. But I think Sheamus poured the alcohol on him to make him smell like he was drinking and stuff, and beat him up. Gave him a little headache, just a little bit. But it was pretty weird. Uh, I mean, especially, I don't know why they would use that. It's like a real problem Jeff Hardy has, so I think it's kind of wrong to use it in a storyline like this. I don't think it's right at all. For him, at least. Unless he was probably okay with it, or else he probably would have said something. But then we went straight to the Performance Center where there was a bunch of people. They didn't know what was going to happen with the tournament because Elias was supposed to face Jeff Hardy, and he's in the hospital now, and Jeff Hardy got arrested. So what's going to happen? Baron Corbin said he wanted in, and Sheamus said that he wanted in, and everyone else that was there was like, they already got eliminated. So eventually everyone started arguing, saying they wanted a shot. So there was a battle royal that opened the show. I'm not going to go through everyone's name because, quite honestly, I didn't write it down, so I don't remember. But the final two, to my surprise, were Jey Uso and Sheamus. But not to my surprise, Sheamus won, and this I completely forgot to mention. My bad. I'm not a professional, but Daniel Bryan wanted to fight for his spot in the finals. AJ Styles did not. So I don't know who it was that was talking, but I think I might be like supposed. I'm probably supposed to. I'm terrible at English. English is not my first language, except it kind of is. I'm not. I don't know why I said that. But I don't know who the guy was that was saying it. I don't know if I'm supposed to know. But AJ Styles did not want to. So since Daniel Bryan wanted to, the Battle Royal was to face Daniel Bryan for a chance to be in the finals of the tournament. So later on today, or on SmackDown, we got Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan to head to the finals of the tournament. And yes, Sheamus did win that match. So it was really surprising that Jey Uso, it was surprising that he was even in the match to me. But he was also in the final too, which was surprising. And he almost eliminated Sheamus a couple times. It was close. But Sheamus was victorious. And then we moved on to a match between Sonya Deville versus Lacey Evans, which is a match I did not know I wanted. I am a fan of Lacey Evans. I think I've said this before. I think in the Money in the Bank predictions video. I'm a big fan of Lacey Evans, and recently I've been becoming a fan of Sonya Deville. And this match was actually pretty good. I guess Sonya was saying that blondes can't wrestle because Lacey Evans said something about that. And she said she was like a state champion wrestler or something. And then they started mat wrestling, which was nice. I liked it. But neither of them got like ahead of each other with that. But it was a really good match, but unfortunately it ended in countout. So I don't know. They were outside of the ring, got like 10 count. It wasn't like a weapon or anything used. So that was kind of sad. I hope they wrestle again sometime because it was pretty good. But they're still not done with Mandy and Sonya, I don't think. So that is unfortunate. And then we moved on to a moment of bliss with none other than the New Day. Uh, Bailey and Sasha came out and interrupted their little segment, and they just started trash talking each other. Bailey and Sasha, and Nikki and Alexa, they were all trash talking each other, which was really bad. I did not like this segment at all. I was not I was not home to watch SmackDown. I watched it after, but I got home in time for this segment, and I did not like it, so I just turned it off and figured I'd watch it later. I don't know why, but I could it was unwatchable for me for some reason. But eventually Bailey would tell Alexa that Sasha will wrestle her because they were saying that they were the best tag team, and Sasha was just volunteered to face Alexa. And the match was pretty decent. Wasn't bad. Sasha won because of a distraction when Alexa Bliss went to go for Twisted Bliss, but uh, Bailey got on the apron and distracted her. So yeah, I think Sasha rolled her up after the distraction to get the win, the most dangerous move in professional wrestling history. But I'll be honest, I did not care for this at all. I'm just gonna keep it frank for you. Because then after this, we went on to Shorty G versus Cesaro. This match happened because in the Battle Royal, they had some problems. Cesaro eliminated Shorty G. Chad Gable. I'm not going to call him Shorty G. Cesaro eliminated Chad Gable after Cesaro was already eliminated. And Shorty G, or Chad Gable, pulled off the upset and once again, rolled up Cesaro for the upset. And then we went on to something very strange. I don't know what I should call it, but it was a little segment with Otis and Mandy. Um, I'm happy nobody walked in my room when I was watching this because it was really I don't even think I have words for it. It was really weird. I felt like I was watching some adult films. I felt like I was on the wrong channel. I felt like I was on the wrong website. All right, but yeah, it was pretty weird, but it was funny, I guess. I I'm still like not sure where they're gonna go with this. Otis with the Money in the Bank, and Mandy's just there. I don't know if Mandy's gonna end up turning and breaking Otis's heart. I hope not, because Otis gives us all hope. All the hope we need comes from Otis. But yeah, it was alright. It was funny, I guess. So if you didn't watch, I mean, if you're into some sexual jokes, I guess it was very. I don't know what to call it, honestly. I don't know how to explain what this was, but if it was inappropriate, okay, I'll just say that it felt like it was. There was nothing too inappropriate happened, but it just felt like it was inappropriate, and uh, there should be eight like a thing on there saying you must be 18 years old or older to watch this. But there wasn't. But after this, we saw Kurt Angle on TV, and he announced that uh, the newest member of the SmackDown roster is none other than the original bro, Matt Riddle, the uh, ins- inspirator, the inspiration behind. Is inspirator? I don't even know what I just said. I don't know what I just said. I don't know if that's a word, but he is the inspiration behind Broforce. But yeah, he's coming to SmackDown. I'm really looking forward to this because Matt Riddle. When I did watch NXT, I don't really watch NXT anymore, but he was one of my favorites. Him and Johnny Gargano, my top two guys in NXT, and I can't wait to see what he does on SmackDown. I hope he wins the Intercontinental Champion eventually, maybe the World Champion. Who knows? But I hope Keith Lee gets called up soon because, for selfish reasons, because I don't watch NXT. I wish I did. If it was on a different day, I would totally watch NXT. But I want Keith Lee to get called up just for the simple fact that I can see him on TV. Even though I could easily go see him on TV, but I'd rather watch AEW. But yeah, Matt Riddle's going to get caught up. There's so many good things that could happen. We have Matt Riddle versus Daniel Bryan, Matt Riddle versus Drew Gulak again, Matt Riddle versus AJ Styles. So much good stuff. And then the main event was Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus, as mentioned earlier. Again, this was the finals or the semifinals for the oh my god, I am stuttering today, and none of this is gonna get cut out most likely because I want to get this video done. But it was the semifinals for the Intercontinental Championship tournament. It was pretty good. It there was Sheamus at one point said that he started the Yes Movement because of that 18 seconds, the 18-second match at WrestleMania they had that was very disappointing for Daniel Bryan when he lost the World Heavyweight Championship because he kissed AJ Lee. But he said he started the Yes Movement, and this match was a solid match, but it got crazy towards the end because none other than the arrested and drunk Jeff Hardy came out to surprise Sheamus, I guess. And Sheamus was confused because I think he did do something to Jeff Hardy. So when he was looking at Jeff, he was surprised with a running knee to the face from Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan got the 1, 2, 3, got the 3 count on Sheamus and will be facing AJ Styles next week, I think, for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, this is going to be a really good match. I don't think AJ Styles has won the Intercontinental Championship, so I think this. No, he hasn't won the tag titles either. So, but this would make him one step closer to Grand Slam champion. If Sheamus would have won, he would have been one step closer to Grand Slam champion. He would have been Grand Slam champion if he won the Intercontinental title. But Daniel Bryan, last time Daniel Bryan won the title, it's when he got injured and had to retire, I think. So maybe it's like a redemption. Maybe the Intercontinental Championship is bad luck for Daniel Bryan. So I don't know if we should want Daniel Bryan to win that. But yeah, next week is looking pretty good with Styles and Daniel Bryan. So I'm looking forward to that. If you made it this far, this has been a very short video because, quite honestly, I do not enjoy SmackDown or Raw really at this point. It's a struggle to sit through it sometimes. I'd rather do something else, and I don't care much for what was happening on SmackDown today. But it wasn't bad. But I don't enjoy it that much. But I'm gonna keep coming at you with the SmackDown reviews, even though if they are terrible, for the most part, I will try to make them as good as possible. But I'm not going to lie and say I enjoyed the show because I don't. But thank you for watching. I will be back on Wednesday or Thursday for the AEW review, and August 24th, me and Hayden have a big project that will be uploaded. Okay? Big project that you should all look forward to. I said it in my last video. It's going to change the landscape of professional wrestling, and it's going to change the landscape of YouTube. It's going to change everything in the YouTube wrestling community, and just the wrestling community in general. It's going to be crazy. So thank you all for watching. This has been your SmackDown review.